Welcome to Cruise Ports on a Budget, where I'll show you some of the things you can do in various cruise ports without spending a fortune. Welcome to Alexandria in Egypt. I normally like to show all of the highlights of a particular port, but this one will just be a brief glimpse. The shore excursion to Cairo was too expensive for us at £310 for the two of us, so we had planned a walk around Alexandria using the trams and our feet to visit a number of ancient sites. Unfortunately, when we arrived in Alexandria, the Israel-Gaza war was just 3 weeks old, and a week prior, a tourist and their guide had been shot by an Egyptian policeman. So we really didn't feel safe walking around the town. This then is just a brief glimpse of Alexandria and probably doesn't show it at its best. One of my plans was to ride the trams around Alexandria, but although we couldn't do that, I did at least want to get a glimpse of one of the ancient Egyptian trams. So we took a stroll out to the port entrance. I didn't want to film any further as there were armed army guards at the gate to whom we had to give our names and cabin number. Just outside the gate there was a vehicle with bomb squad on the side. Of more concern was the constant hassling of taxi drivers as soon as we stepped out of the gate. Fortunately, the tram stop is only about 100 yards from the port entrance, so we waited for our tram to come along. We soon headed back through the port gate to explore the port area itself, which is quite large. Unlike the rest of Alexandria, the port area is beautifully clean, and even if you don't want to go into the town, it's worth getting off the ship to stroll around the port. Within the port area there is this row of shops for souvenirs. Be prepared to be hassled though, as is usually the case in most Arab countries.
Hello, welcome. Take a look. Any t-shirt, lady? Welcome back. Magnet, t-shirt.
The cruise company had put on a free shuttle bus across to Al Rami on the coast, and we decided that might give us a chance to see a little bit of Alexandria. There were some beautiful buildings in Alexandria, but the overall impression was one of dereliction and decay. These gardens, complete with fountains, must have been beautiful at one time, but they just seem to have been abandoned. As we reached El Rami, we left the squalor and chaos of the city behind, but it was still very busy with people and traffic. Once we'd reached our destination, we could get out for a brief stroll. As we left the coach, we were immediately hit by a sweet, sickly smell. A warm, humid smell of dirt and decay. It wasn't very pleasant, but it eased off as we walked around and got used to it. We only had a brief stroll around the square before getting back onto the coach and the chaotic journey back through the city. Alexandria is full of people, full of cars, and every pavement is littered with people trying to sell goods.
Don't worry, he don't care about me.
No. Backseat driver.
It's more adventure here.
Just stop, just stop.
Alexandria had been quite an experience, even though we only got to see it from the coach. It might not, however, be an experience that everybody would enjoy. We were back on board in time for evening prayer. The fleet of ambulances here were all bound for Gaza. As I've said, our independent exploration of Alexandria was somewhat curtailed due to the Gaza situation. The cruise company did offer a Best of Alexandria excursion for £178 for 2 persons. We could probably have done the same ourselves for less than £20, including admission to the various archaeological sites. The trams in Alexandria are ridiculously cheap at less than 2 pence per journey. Check out my other videos for more advice on how to get about various cruise ports without spending a fortune.